Welcome back to Doom! It's time to do some Easter eggs that we missed, and there are actually quite a few that I either didn't know about or just didn't know where they were, but I knew they existed.
Level 1, the UAC.
Yep. Down at the bottom you'll see which level you can find these secrets in. But first things first, a little nod to Bethesda and their other franchise. Hey look, the UAC sponsored by Vault-Tec.
Hey, look at that.
And now we just need to, come outside to a nuclear wasteland and play a really boring game. No, I'm just kidding.
That's 3.
Oh, okay. I haven't played 4, so maybe that's where my knowledge extends. Anyway, here in level 6, the Kangner Sanctum, right here when you get the secret chain gun, there was actually an Easter egg right next to it, and I missed it.
Every game should have a secret chain gun.
There we go.
What was that? Hey, it's...
Commander Keen didn't make it.
Oh, that is Commander Keen.
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Oh god, no, Commander Keen!
Yeah, he made it all the way to Doom, he made it all the way to Hell, and then somebody killed him and put his head on a pike. Well, that's very unfortunate. I'll see you, dude.
Maybe it was a cousin, or like a knockoff version, or like a beta version of Commander Keen.
Maybe they were trying to do like an HD version, and we were thinking, this idea sucks. Let's find a way to salvage it. We've got all the tech, we've got all the models. How do we use these?
Hey, let's make Commander Keen in HD! And then they get like about 2 weeks in, it's like, oh yeah, it's a baby game for babies!
Yeah, forget that.
UAC?
So, inside this room, there are a bunch of documents strewn all over the place, but the main one I wanted to look at is actually this little UAC book. It's a complete guide to SnapMap, which is the... SnapMap is the equivalent of making your own levels in Doom that was implemented in this game.
Oh, can you read it?
Unfortunately, no. That's just
bullshit.
Just a little visual Easter egg. Well,
2 out of 10.
Oh god, your version of reading it would be learning the tutorial of SnapMap.
Well, why couldn't I do the tutorial in game?
Because that would be boring. There's another Easter egg that's really funny. Around the UAC, there are some posters of a guy explaining a Revenant in, like, utter shock and terror. He's like, God, there's this bloody skeleton, man! And he was shooting rockets at me!
I like how the floor is made out of acoustics foam.
Well, you gotta have this entire place be soundproof so that when something does come in, it doesn't, ruin
no
the
one can hear you
concentration.
scream,
Yeah,
right.
exactly. So nobody can hear it, and they're not disturbed, because there's important business to be done with business and documents and stuff.
Oh, my advanced research complex is growing again.
Yep, going back to that, if you actually go through the secret passage here, there are actually quite a few Easter eggs that I missed in the secret room where you get the map. So coming all the way here...
I've got some bad news, dude.
Uh-oh.
My research complex has grown. It's now terminal.
Oh, no.
I have a terminal research complex.
Oh, that's so sad. Well, here, have a little Easter egg of Quake in one of the lockers.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, it's just little small things that I can't believe I missed where they're right in front of my face. I was trying to see if there was anything else in this locker. Not much. But this place does have 2 other small Easter eggs in here. And please excuse me while I try to find them.
Is that a Nuka-Cola right there?
It would be really funny if that was a Nuka-Cola, and actually I looked into that vending machine right there, no Nuka-Cola. But there is a Doom poster.
Oh, they got blood all over it.
Damn it. Oh, well, we'll get a new one. We're id. We can afford it.
It's a priceless artifact. That's a relic from 1993, man.
That poster's been around a while.
It has.
Alright, one last Easter egg, and this one is not specifically for this one, but Dopefish.
Oh, Dopefish!
Dopefish is all over this game, on advertisements, on drinks, on little Chinese food boxes, everywhere.
Dopefish lives!
Dopefish is, yeah, he lives to this day. Can't get rid of him.
That's... Dopefish lives. Do you know what game Dopefish was from?
I have a strange feeling, but I didn't get an exact answer.
Commander Keen! 4.
Of course it did. When we were playing this small game in the Lazarus Labs, every name had an Easter egg attached to it. Some I couldn't find, and believe it or not, their scores had Easter eggs attached to them. Right here, this list of people, I knew there was an Easter egg attached to it, I just couldn't remember. This is actually the name of people who helped out at QuakeCon.
Yeah, cool.
So they all got their names into Doom as victims of the attack of the demons. This one is weird. This one is very, very weird because it seems to come out of nowhere. So if you run around and you see that little hole there in the wall, in level 10, you jump in here and then all of a sudden you can just crawl into it.
Okay.
And happy birthday! What the hell? Oh, he's been reading a bad book. Oh my god, birthday cake and everything. He's been waiting a long time for this party. You can get one of two sound clips for shooting the balloon. You either get children cheering or children going boo. Wow, that's a sad birthday. And it's just out of nowhere. And the funny thing is, when you look at the map, this isn't even on the map.
Oh, I wonder if there's any more areas like that.
Not that I can find or that anybody else has found, but that's a really good Easter
egg.
Oh,
that's great. Wow. Good on you, Ed. I almost forgive you for that absolute shit ending now.
There's a couple more. If you read through the lore, you can get some pretty good backstory, but there is actually one Easter egg in one of these articles. I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, here we go. The artifacts. The Doom Marine is considered an artifact, and one of his entries shows the classic Doom 1 box art, I guess you would say, and it's just a replica of that in like ancient demonese or whatever you want to call it. It also is an interesting read.
Reminds me of those old medieval memes, and they would do like a modern meme, but do it in like medieval tones, medieval times, and have like text accompanying it. It's like, thy soul shall be torn asunder and ripped from your body.
I believe there's one more just like this, but it's the exact same image in a book somewhere around the UAC, but I personally couldn't find it. But I do know it exists.
Cool.
Apparently there was a big fight for power between Doom Marine and Hell.
Yeah, a final note to date, the Doom Marine and Samuel Hayden are the only known non-demon entities to successfully cross over from the Hell dimension to our own, despite several attempts by the other USC. Yeah, it would have been great if we fought the guy!
Yeah, it would have been nice. So get this.
What?
Somebody found that you can find the number of the beast in one of the soundtracks of this Doom game.
Oh yeah?
So I had to test that myself, because that can be easily doctored. Because they found not only a pentagram, but 666. So I went ahead and found the song they said, went ahead and put it into a spectrogram, changed it to where it looked like they had in the picture, zoomed all the way out, and I'll be damned, 666 and a pentagram does show up in one of the songs. And it's actually the theme of the cyberdemon.
Would you believe it's actually not that difficult to do?
It's still cool! Who would think to do this? Honestly. Who would think to go into the soundtrack, put it in a spectrogram, and find those images?
Ingenious sound engine... Captain America! Ingenious sound engineers who had a fun idea there.
Hey, I like it. All of the Easter eggs I've managed to find, people are brilliant when they go searching for these things, and good on id for showing so much love for their past and their current games. So the collectibles you unlock, you get all the little bobblehead guys. You can get high quality models of the different enemies, then the different weapons. This is just to show off how graphically capable they are in this new generation.
So graphically capable, we have to load them one at a time for you to see their true glory.
Yeah, there is one small Easter egg attached to Doom Guy. You can actually see his face. A little bit.
I wonder whose face it is. Oh, it looks like the Actual Doom guy face, maybe? Like the one from the original game, maybe?
It's possible. They might have had to model it based on somebody else, just like, what was it? Valve modeled Zoe Anchel after one of the employees at Valve. So, who knows? Maybe it's John Romero with all his hair cut off. I don't know. I will say, these models do look really cool.
John Romero after a bad haircut. Hey, you click on Captain America and you get the Red Skull.
God, that's brilliant! There had to have been a reason they did that. And now I know.
That's the reason I'm going to go with, at least.
No, it works. I like it.
And here's a testicle with arms.
Actually, you're not that far off.
I'm sure. I'm certain I'm not that far off.
I think I read somewhere that a couple employees had basically called it the big red testicle or something like that.
Because of course they fucking did. Because that's just the kind of thing they are. It's the kind of game developer that they are, you know.
Well, I mean, they made Rage. Once you go that far down, it's only up from there. I was trying to see if there were any Easter eggs on any of the guns, just like etchings or anything, but all I could find was a little bit of writing that's hardly legible, so I tried. I do like your idea to maybe in Doom 2 give us debug mode.
Debug mode?
I think that would still be the best thing, to just fly around everywhere, go through the level, find everything, maybe find a hidden secret.
Maybe as a mod. I mean, if you unlock mods, then you can go to town on pretty much anything. And Bethesda and mods, especially on console, they're kind of pushing that a little bit. So I'd say in Doom 2, unlock some mods. New guns, new enemies, new levels, new, ending, perhaps?
I actually saw a Doom mod where they said, the mod was called 10,000 Revenants. You load up the level, you go through a portal, and 10,000 Revenants try to load and crashes the game.
Can you make it, like, 10 rooms with 1,000 Revenants? Or maybe 1,000 rooms with 10 Revenants, maybe?
Oh, maybe.
That'd be a little bit more achievable, I think.
Oh, that's possible. Maybe just, like, take one room and throw a bunch of enemies in there.
Maybe don't do that, because that's a stupid idea.
Okay, we'll go with that. Hey, when you go into a classic level, you get to play with all the updated models for Doom Guy and all the demons in the classic setting. So now it just shows you the old game looks like shit in comparison to today.
Yeah, isn't it great how far we've come since 1993? So let's continue to show off the things that we've done since 1993.
Slow improvements, okay?
Like, it's not even like this is like the first time it has done this. This is like the third time they've done this.
Right. But I think Doom strikes more of a chord with people. I'm not sure why Wolfenstein was kind of put in the back seat of Doom. Maybe it was because of the Slayer music. Maybe it was because you're killing demons instead of Nazis.
The new Quake, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's going to have the throwbacks to the original Quake, if it doesn't already.
A multitude of different id references.
You know, this looks like a Doom 64, so I'd like to challenge the validity of the classic claim.
Actually, believe it or not, this is level 1 of episode 1 of the original Doom. And I'm trying to figure out...
I just don't remember the original Doom ever having motion blur.
Okay. Updated and revised. There we go, let's go for that. Yeah, all the secrets are still intact. Like, going through this door, coming back out. You can come back out here and this platform lower so you can get a shotgun.
Oh, hey, there you go.
But it's not really worth it because you only get this one level and then everything resets.
Well, that'll make the level that you're playing much easier. But then again, I've seen task people just beat this in 17 seconds.
You can literally beat this in less than 20 seconds. This is a very small level, especially if you take all the secrets, just rush straight through here. Don't even worry about the enemies. Come right here. Here's the end. Here's the exit.
I wanted the screen to, like, melt it like it did in the original.
I wish it did too, but unfortunately we just get a fade to black. But then I got to thinking, so they redid that one. How about the Tower of Babel? The level where you had to fight the cyberdemon.
Uh-huh.
Does that get updated too? Keep in mind, this new cyberdemon's really slow. They give you a couple weapons. They got the original music in there, and you can hear the cyberdemon outside. So it's pulling all the right punches for this type of level. Let's go ahead and set everything up, get all the ammunition we need. And there's a super health there, plenty of rockets. Let's see, even more rockets. Take all the rockets. I was just so curious. I was like, so what are they gonna do? Are they gonna speed up the cyberdemon? Yeah, they are.
Oh boy.
So the cyberdemon is twice as fast. He shoots about the same, but he basically runs now. So he's essentially like his old counterpart. Actually, they sped everything up. I just noticed. They sped up his shot speed. So everything matches. Unfortunately, no health bar, so I have no idea how long it's going to take before he dies.
Doesn't feel very fitting with, this epic cyberdemon with, do.
Yeah, some things work, a lot of things don't, but still, nice gesture.
Feels like I'm sneaking through a warehouse in hell rather than fighting against a cyberdemon.
Don't want to get caught, got to get to the door, so cyberdemon can't kill me. Let's get out of here. God damn it, I'm getting my ass kicked.
Seem to be having some problems there.
I wasn't expecting fast cyberdemon here, okay? I was expecting him to be like his slow self, and then id throws this in my face.
You didn't think you're just going to get a quick cyber, did you?
Nope. Didn't expect that.
I bet you didn't.
I never expect your comments. Ever.
I'm so unpredictable, they call me Sam.
Now that was predictable, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you thought it would be unpredictable, so It's unpredictable how unpredictable I can be. Can you predict that?
Pro tip. Don't shoot yourself in the face.
I will keep that in mind.
That's really dumb. Don't shoot yourself in the face. Pretty much all the levels are like this. They're just modernized, newer models. As soon as you beat the level...
Did you kill him or did he trip?
I think he tripped. He tripped, he dropped all of it. He basically dropped his purse, everything fell out, and then I collected it like a jerk, and then we're done. One last thing I want to show off.
Okay.
And I mentioned this during the Let's Play, but I didn't know how to trigger it. Know how to trigger it now. We're going to play this in old-fashioned Doom mode. Just behind. And there's one more Easter egg I have failed to show off. Randomly, at different points, it happens whenever it wants to, but when you are playing a classic level and you blow up, you get an Easter egg. Well, that didn't work. Crap. Well, third time's the charm, right?
What are you doing, man?
Probably one of the coolest Easter eggs that people couldn't figure out how to trigger, but as soon as they figured it out, it's awesome. When you're playing a classic level and you die, 50-50 chance, you get Doom Guy's face.
That's neat. That's neat. Is that all, though?
That's pretty much all the Easter eggs I can find. I scoured the internet for a few hours just to see if there was anything I missed. So if I did miss anything, I do apologize. There are a lot of things and a lot of speculation going around. But we got one more bonus to go. I said, there's a big old possibility that I could show off the hardest difficulty in the game, Ultra Nightmare mode. Why don't we do that next?
That sounds like a plan. Not only just a plan, that sounds like a hell of a plan.
Who wanna do it?